How can you transform into an agile coach within 1 month? If you clicked on this video expecting a quick fix, I'm sorry, as this session is not the right fit for you. If anyone claims that you can become an agile coach in just 1 month, it's misleading and not accurate. But if a genuine transition to an agile coach is your goal, then this video is for you. I will guide you through a step by step process to become an agile coach. But before we get started, let's be real. What I'm sharing is based on my own experience. These strategies work for me, but they might not be perfect for everyone. We all are different, right? So keep that in mind as we go on this exciting journey. Friends, I've listed down 11 important steps, so don't skip any steps in between, especially step number 7 and 8. Also, please remember this is not a one size fit all formula. So you will need to adjust it according to your own pace, experience, and knowledge. Also, you don't have to be a scrum master first to become an agile coach. There are other paths to reach that goal, but that for some other session. Today, our focus is to do a transition from a scrum master to an agile coach. Now, here's the fun part. If you finding value in this session, a simple like and comment from you would mean some world to us. So not only does it motivate us, but it also signals YouTube algo to share this awesome video with a massive audience. So let's spread the agile love together. All right, enough talking. Let's dive into this fantastic transformation from a scrum master to an agile coach. So buckle up, my friends, and let's rock this journey. So, who is an agile coach? Now, there are a lot of definition out there that who is an agile coach. But if you ask me, an agile coach is a professional who guides individuals, teams, and organization in adopting and improving agile practices and principles. Now, their role is to support teams in achieving high level of performance, productivity, and collaboration by fostering an agile mindset and culture. So, the agile coaches act as facilitator, mentor, and change agent, helping organization to navigate the challenges of agile adoption and transformation. So, the agile coaching competency framework defined three level of mastery. The very first one is a technical mastery, then second is a business mastery, and the third is a transformation mastery. Now, these refer to the skills the coach brings to the team organization, sharing their own unique experiences and the skills. So think of them as domains. Then there are two areas of focus. The first is content, which focus on teaching and mentoring. The other is a process, which focus on professional coaching and facilitation. So what you see is known as ACI, this particular diagram. This is known as Agile Coach Competency Framework. Now, this was originally developed by the Agile Coaching Institute and was also used when developing the IC Agile Coaching and Facilitation Learning Objective for their coaching certification. So that ICA ACC certification you might have seen, a lot of people have done that. So this is the parent company for them, right? So with this definition, what is Agile Coach? Let's deep dive. Okay, so this is some interesting numbers. Scrum Master average salary 86,000 USD. And yeah, this is for Agile Coach. Again, these numbers can vary. The purpose of showing these two slides is just to give an indication the variation between the salaries which yeah, two different roles get. Okay, now step one, self-assessment. Okay, so what do you mean by that? So, conducting a self assessment as a Scrum Master, aspiring to become an Agile coach is a crucial first step in your transition journey. It involves evaluating your current skills, knowledge, strength, and areas for improvement, and how you can do that. So, start by reflecting on your experience as a Scrum Master. Consider the project you have worked on, the challenges which you have faced, and the success you have achieved. Identify specific instances where you felt confident, successful as a Scrum Master. Second thing is you should recognize your coaching skills. Now consider instances where you have provided coaching or mentorship to our team members. Reflect on your coaching approach, the impact it had, how you handle the challenges. The third point is examine your communication skills. So evaluate your communication and facilitation skills. Think about how well you engage with team members, stakeholders, and how effectively you run meetings and workshops. Next thing which you should do is assess your leadership abilities. Now you have to analyze your leadership style as a scrum master. Identify different instances in the past where you demonstrate your leadership qualities. Encourage self organization and empower your team members. And last, consider feedback from others. So take help, seek feedback from other team members, stakeholders, your manager regarding your performance as a scrum master. Ask for specific areas where they believe you excel and where you can improve. So the self assessment is a very first step in order to become a agile coach. Now, based on your self assessment, set some specific learning goals that align with the skills and knowledge required for agile coach. Now this could include coaching techniques, leadership skills, or let's say different agile frameworks beyond Scrum, and the soft skills like communication. So do that. This is the second step. The third step is, which I think is a very important, find an experienced agile coach or mentor who can provide guidance and support throughout your transition. Now, this mentor can offer insights, feedback, and share their experiences to help you grow in your new role. So, this is again a very important aspect while you are going to do any transition journey. Okay, before we move on, announcement. So we are soon starting paid mentorship program for limited group for non-IT people, working women, on break, or someone who want to do a transition to a Scrum Master roles like QAs, developer, so on. So if you want to enroll with us, please drop email with your LinkedIn and resume, and we'll share the details. So that's something which I just want to tell you. Okay. Now the next step is, which I think is most neglected, I don't know for what reason. Books are instrumental in building a solid foundation. So I strongly suggest purchasing and thoroughly reading these books at the very least, you know. So developing a reading habit is important if you aspire to advance in your career. So I will put list of these books in the first pinned comment and in the description. You can go and check out these books. Please purchase any one at least and then start reading. This is really going to help you in solidify your foundation. Okay, certification. Yes, it's important to pursue relevant certification that will boost your credibility as an agile coach. Which certification? That's the question. Now, if you see on the screen, I have put it top 5 international certification for coaching, specifically for coaching. Forget about agile coach, just for coaching, right? So nowadays, this coaching profession has become lucrative in recent years due to several factors. So if you are really serious about this profession as a coach, I would suggest to join any one of these programs along with your agile coaching certification, which I'm going to tell you in a next slide. So these are the different international certification coaching, International Coach Federation, ICF. So they provide three main level of certification: associate certified coach, which they call it ACC. Then we have professional certified coach, PCC, and then master certified coach, MCC. So ICF is one of the most widely recognized and respected coaching organization worldwide. Then we have Center for Credential and Education, CC, board certified coach, like so many. Then we have EMCC, which is European Mentoring and Coaching Council. Then we have International Association of Coaching, IAC certified coach, right? So all these certification are well recognized, I would say, right? At least choose one of the path, and at least go with at least one of these certification. Okay, so that's something which you can seriously consider if you really want to transition to the agile coaching. Okay, so after this, I would also suggest, because we are talking about agile coach, right? So all these are again some good certification which you can do if you really want to become a agile coach. So again, all these are very well known certification. If you are little bit into safe, you can do SPC as well. And if you are specifically looking for coaching, you can do this ICP, ACC, CAC, and all these CTC certification. If you can do PSM 3 certification, that is also going to help you somewhere down the line. So these are the again few certification which you can consider while you are into this journey of to become a agile coach. Okay, now whenever possible, observe some experienced agile coaches in action. So shadow them during their coaching engagement while they give the practical insight into the role and effective coaching techniques. So it's definitely going to help you if you can, shadow some agile coach, maybe within your organization or outside your organization. That's really going to help you, because normally we learn from our peers, our colleagues, our seniors, right? Okay, so the next step is, yes, enroll in different workshops or training sessions specifically designed for agile coaches. Nowadays, most of the stuff are happening on Zoom calls, so it's pretty easy for any one of you to join those different kind of sessions. So these courses will offer in-depth knowledge and practical exercises to develop your coaching skill. So I would highly suggest you to enroll in some agile coaching training and workshop. Okay, so if you stayed with us until this point, please take a moment to comment and share your thought on this session. And if you have any additional questions or need further information, don't hesitate to get in touch. Also, we'll really appreciate if you give a thumbs up, as it serves as a motivation to create more videos for your benefit. Okay, so let's move on. I will take some time to explain this step 8 and step 9. Okay, so practicing coaching technique with your Scrum team members and colleague is a crucial step in developing your skill as an agile coach. Now, this hands-on experience allows you to apply your knowledge in real-life scenarios and learn how to effectively guide and support individuals and the team. So, let's take an example. So there is a scenario: you are a Scrum Master working with a uh, team, with your developer, and your team is struggling to meet their sprint commitment consistently over the period of time. Now team members seems to lack motivation and collaboration is weak. As an aspiring agile coach, you decide to practice coaching technique to address this issue. So what you're going to do, right? The very first thing which you should do is active listening. There is a difference. Active listening, this is the word which I have used. So during the team's retrospective, you actively listen to the team members concern, complaints, and feedback without interrupting. So you make an effort to understand their perspective and feeling, and then you ask open-ended and powerful questions to prompt the team to reflect on their performance and identify potential areas for improvement. So for example, you ask, what do you think are the root cause of the miscommitment, or how do you visualize a more collaborative environment, right? The next step is, in place of providing direct solution, You offer feedback on the observed behavior and outcomes. You also provide feed forward by suggesting possible actions and improvement for the future. So, for example, you say something like, okay, I noticed that teams' daily scrum calls were often delayed. Do you think timely scrum call could help improve communication and collaboration? Now, this kind of question will trigger their emotions, their thought process. The the next thing is you should facilitate conversations between team members to encourage open dialogues and collaboration. So you have to ensure that everyone has an opportunity to express their opinions, that conflicts are addressed constructively. That's very important. The next thing is, based on the team's input and self assessment, now we have to set some actionable goal. So you help them in setting those goals to address their challenges and improve their performance. Now, these goals can be specific, measurable, relevant, time bound. We all know about SMART. So, whatever goal you are going to set, at least people should be clear that, okay, what is the desired outcome, how we are going to measure it, the timeline. So, everything should be there when you're going to set the goals. Now, the next thing which you should do as a agile coach is that you should encourage the teams to take ownership of their improvement efforts. So it should not be the case that you are chasing everyone on day-to-day basis, right? So rather than imposing solution, you empower them to come up with their own strategies and plans, and then only they are going to work on them. The next thing is you should emphasize the importance of continuous improvement and encourage your team to experiment with new practices or processes to find what works best for them. The next important thing as an agile coach for you, so after all this is done, now this is time for you for feedback. So after the retrospective, you take feedback from team members on your coaching approach. You ask them if they found the coaching session helpful, what they think could be improved. So take all those constructive feedback. Now, after the coaching session, you take time to reflect on your performance as a coach. You consider what went well, what could have been done better, and how you can enhance your coaching skills for future engagement. So treat all these situation in your favor as an agile coach. Practice coaching. That's very important. As you gain confidence in your coaching abilities, please offer to conduct agile workshops or trainings for your organization or to CareersTalk. So sharing your knowledge will further solidify your position as an agile coach. Let me give you few examples of how an agile coach can offer workshop. Now, these workshops either I have conducted in the past or in near future they are planned. So I'll give you a couple of examples which will give you an idea that okay, how you can as an agile coach can conduct different workshops. So for example, we have done one workshop on advanced agile practices workshop. So as an agile coach, you offer a workshop that goes beyond the basic and cover advanced agile practices such as agile estimation technique, backlog refinement strategies, continuous delivery, and scaling agile for a large project. Now, this workshop is designed for experienced agile teams looking to enhance their effectiveness. Now there are lot of workshops, for example, agile leadership training. So you conduct a training session specifically for organizational leaders and managers to help them understand the agile mindset and their role in supporting agile team. Now the workshop cover topics like servant leadership, creating an agile culture, and empowering the teams. Now you can also conduct workshop for non-IT departments. So recognizing that agile principles can be applied beyond software development, you can offer a workshop for non-IT departments such as marketing, HR, or finance. Now, the session highlights how agile can improve collaboration, adaptability, and efficiency in these areas. Nowadays, most of the people are working in a hybrid way, right? So With the rise of remote work, you can conduct a workshop tailored to address the unique challenges and the opportunities faced by the distributed agile team. So the session covers virtual collaboration tools, effective communication practices, and fostering a sense of belonging in the remote team. There are a lot of workshops, for example, agile retrospective facilitation training, right? So you can offer a hands-on workshop focus on facilitating effective agile retrospective. You can do a workshop on agile mindset and value workshop. You can do a workshop on agile transformation roadmap, right? So in this kind of workshop, you work with organization leaders to design a customized agile transformation roadmap. Now this kind of session include an assessment of our organization current agile maturity, setting transformation goal, and identify potential roadblock. You can do workshop on agile games simulation. So there are a lot of examples. We have also started agile coaching circle. So instead of a traditional workshop, you establish a agile coaching circle where scrum masters, agile coaches, and wannabe coaches come together to share experiences, discuss challenges, and support each other uh, as a agile coach, right? You can do a workshop. Let's say if you're working for some startup, you can do a workshop on agile for startup. So you can conduct a workshop specifically tailored for startup, providing guidance on how to integrate agile principles and practices in their fast paced innovative environment. These are just an example that how you can conduct different workshop as an agile coach. Okay, the next important thing is reflect and adapt. So throughout your journey, take time to reflect on your experiences and lesson learned. Be adaptable and open to adjusting your roadmap as you encounter new challenges and opportunity. You will definitely find few things which you are not even anticipated in the beginning. So you have to just plan and act, reflect, plan and act. This is very important. Okay, the next point is resume. Having a good resume is very important, crucial for becoming an agile coach because it serves as your initial introduction to potential employer or maybe different clients. So it is a very important marketing tool that highlight your relevant skills, experiences, and achievement. So check out other agile coaches profiles on LinkedIn. Try to get their resume, right? And then build on top of it. By the way, we started a paid resume review service. So, in case you want me to review your resume as a Scrum Master or Agile Coach or Project Manager, you can always connect with me. Okay, yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. So, if you like our efforts and if you learn anything new today, please smash that like button, subscribe, and don't forget to share this video with your other colleagues on LinkedIn, on different WhatsApp group. Thank you, guys. All the best.